So I just got back from seeing Pacific Rim about like an hour ago. As you can see, my fat ass stopped at some Wendy's to try that new pretzel burger, okay? You know my fat ass was there as soon as that bitch was announced. My review on the burger? Fucking tasty. So, Pacific Rim. Yeah, I got everybody's, messages, comments, when are you going to review Pacific Rim, Pacific Rim. So I do apologize for the lateness of this review. I do know it's like a week or so late from the release of the movie due to the fact that I work weekends. I have to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to go see the film. And then, I get paid every 2 weeks, so then I gotta make sure I have the money. It's a real chore for me to get to the fucking movies, I'm telling you. I don't have it easy like a lot of other people, where it's like, hey, it's Friday, let's go catch a flick. Hey, it's Saturday, let's go catch, well, fuck you people, you guys are lucky. So when I get out to the theaters, it's fucking special, okay? I want to enjoy my fucking time. I don't need no dipshit on the cell phone. So, Pacific Rim. I can't think of anything negative to say about this film. I mean, I've been sitting here for the past hour after getting out. I'm sitting here eating my damn Wendy's pretzel burger. And I just can't think of anything negative to say about it. At least right now. I had no expectations going into this film. This wasn't a film that I seen the trailer, I'm like, oh, I gotta go see this shit. I wasn't like that with this film. It wasn't like Man of Steel, Iron Man, where it's like, these trailers look so fucking amazing, I gotta go see that film. It's like, Man of Steel looks so amazing, the trailer looks so fucking amazing. Basically with Pacific Rim, the trailer, it looked like a Gundam type movie. I was never a Gundam fan. I never watched the show. I tried to get into it a couple times, just didn't like Gundam. I'm not a big fan of giant robots. But I do like Godzilla, and that's the aspect of the movie that actually caught my attention to even go see it in the first place. I'm a fan of Godzilla, King Kong, those monster type movies. So that was the aspect of the film that got me into the seat. And then when the movie came out, the reviews started coming out, and a lot of reviewers that I personally watch and I trust all had good things to say about it, and a couple of them are really harsh reviewers, and they had good stuff to say about it. So finally, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go see this. My old lady, my wife, didn't want to go see this. I told her the other day, I'm like, look, I'm going to see it whether you're coming with me or not, because I'm going to go see it. So she came. She complained it was a little loud. She got a headache at the end of it. But I really can't say anything negative about the movie. I can say some stuff that I wish would happen. I really wish that all the fight scenes were great. Okay, the special effects were amazing. What I really wished was, could we had at least one really good fight scene during the day? And the reason why I say that was because all the major fight scenes within the movie, there was like 3 major fight scenes within the movie. You had the first one at the beginning of the film, a second one toward the middle, and then the climax fight. And all 3 of those took place at night. And it's okay, it still looks good. I saw what was going on. It looked clean, it was, crisp and everything. I seen what was going on. I really would like to see one took place during the day where you could really get to see what these, the colors of these machines, the colors of the monsters. And I know they showed a few flashbacks with the robots fighting during the day, but I really wanted a whole full scene dedicated to daylight, so we could really get the full experience of these gigantic machines and these enormous monsters. I really wish we would have had that. But for the most part, actually, the character development was fine. It wasn't like one of those movies where they sacrifice character development and plot for action. Cough, Transformers, cough, Man of Steel. To be honest with you, this is one of the few movies I actually really enjoyed this year. There's been a lot of letdowns this year with movies. A lot of fucking letdowns. I mean, Iron Man 3 fucking sucked. Man of Steel was I mean, what was the other one? There was another one I was just like Die Hard fucking sucked. There's so many just fucking let me down this year, And this is one of the movies where I went in with no expectation and I left happy. It was basically an anime put into live action. And the last time we had anything close to anime to live action was Sucker Punch. But this movie's plot actually made sense. They don't try to confuse anybody. Fucking monsters come from the planet core because there's a fucking portal there. The monsters trying to take over the planet so they can have our resources. We build machines to fight back. Very simple plot. If you can't understand it, then I'm sorry for you. They don't try to do these twists, these fucking turns, like Michael Bay and Transformers, where Michael Bay has got to take the most simplest fucking plot and twist it around to where it has so many goddamn plot holes, it looks like fucking Swiss cheese. This movie doesn't do any of that. Very simple fucking plot. You have your comedy moments, you have your action. And what I really like about the action in this movie was when there is action, it's not repetitive action, which is bullshit like Man of Steel. You don't have a fucking robot and a monster pounding the shit out of each other through a fucking city for an hour straight. It doesn't happen. It's not like Man of Steel that way. Which was one of the biggest downfalls of Man of fucking Steel. It's like, they saw Transformers and Avengers do it, so they had to do it more. In this film, it's like story. We have action scene. When the action scene's over with, it's done. We don't drag the shit out and show the same damn thing over and over again. And then, the characters actually have purposes. And which is funny. You have giant fucking monsters in this movie fighting robots, and less people died in here than they did in fucking Man of Steel. Let me digress, okay? But I really enjoyed the film. I enjoyed the action. I liked the interaction between the characters. I liked the story that was being told. And the score, like the fucking music in the damn, like, I still got that goddamn song stuck in my head. The damn, and not the song, but the music stuck in my fucking head. When every time you see like the fucking robots like get ready to gear up, it's like da na 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 na. It's like Jesus Christ. It's like such a simple fucking tune. You just can't get the goddamn thing out of your head, and that's what makes something memorable. It's like, dude, the fucking robot, the fucking what's it called? The Jaeger fucking comes through the goddamn city with a fucking gigantic fucking Titanic type ship and just pound the fuck out of the goddamn monster in the damn city. It's like, come on, dude. You tell me you're not gonna be sitting in your seat fucking smiling, and you can tell the difference between the different Jaegers and the different kaijus or kaijins or whatever the fuck the damn monsters are called. And it's not like Transformers where everything looks the fuck the same. You don't know the difference between Bumblebee and a fucking Decepticon. It's like, Jesus Christ. So there's different shapes and stuff to these things where you can tell them apart. The different robots we have come from different marks, sort of like the Iron Man. So we had the Mark 1, the Mark 2, the Mark 3, and then the 5, which was like only one was built of that. And even the monsters had their own category. They were like almost like fucking Hurricane. We had a category 1, category 2. Which I really wish they would explain how they can measure like what makes a monster a certain category. And like at the end, we're like, we got the first ever category 5. It was like, how do you know that? Do you weigh it? I mean, does it come in by a certain size, weight? I mean, that's just a nitpick. But overall, the movie was fine. I mean, there was even scenes that didn't take place in the robots that had an interaction with the characters fighting one another. It was just a good film, man. It was a good, fun film. If I had the money, I would probably go see it again tonight. But I definitely I didn't see it in 3D. I saw it in 2D. But I will be getting the 3D version when it comes out on Blu-ray so I can watch it on my 3D TV. But I really enjoyed myself. It isn't like one of the other movies. Like, usually when I get out of a movie, I start tearing it apart. Like, right there. Like, as soon as I got out of Man of Steel the first time, I tore it apart. I seen it the second time, I tore it apart. I seen it the third time, and I tore it apart in the theater, very vocal, when I was seeing it with Adam. And I, like even parts they were talking about, like, I was just shout out in the middle and people started laughing, you know? And Iron Man 3 was such a fucking goddamn letdown, you know? Just so many movies this year that I was hyped to go see just fucking sucked. But this movie was actually good. It was better than my expectations, you know? I mean, robots and monsters beating the shit out of each other. You know, you take that, such a simple concept, and turn it into a, you know, a very good, you know, energized, good time with a good story that's easy to follow for everybody. Anybody can enjoy this film, whether you're young, you're my age, or you're 60 years old. I think eventually this movie will probably be an instant classic, sort of like a Godzilla type film. I see 20 years from now, people will be like, hey man, you ever seen that movie Pacific Rim? It's got giant ass fucking robots beating the shit out of each other with or beating the shit out of fucking monsters, you know? People are gonna be like, yeah man, that was one of my favorite movies, whatever, you know? I just think it's gonna be like one of those type of films. But I enjoyed myself. Next, we got the Wolverine, which I will be going to see also. Just bear with me if I don't get it out on the fucking weekend it's released, because I just explained to you my work schedule. Thank you, Walmart. And so once that, you know, once I get to see that, the review will be out, and then I probably will take a movie hiatus until Thor comes. Oh, actually, Kick-Ass comes out a couple weeks from there. So yeah, I'll be seeing Wolverine, Kick-Ass 2, and then probably go on a hiatus until Thor 2 comes out, unless something comes out that I didn't see. Oh yeah, Catching Fire. Well, see, I don't even know. I'm fucking tired, okay? So, Pacific Rim, thank you guys for all messaging me, asking me about it. You know, I appreciate everybody who messaged me, leaves comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'm Storm Zink, and that's my opinion.